Splat the cat buckled his seatbelt. "Let's go!" he yelled. "It's vacation time!" Everyone else piled in. "Bring me back a shell so I can hear the sea too," said Grandpa. "When I come back, I'll have a shell to show and a story to tell," Splat said. Grandpa waved farewell. "Hello, beach," said Splat. Splat's toes wiggled in the soft sand. Now he could look for a shell. Dad said, "Splat, will you please help me with the umbrella?" "Okay," Splat said. "Then I'm going to find a shell." "Splat, first help me spell," begged little sis. "Okay," Splat said. "After that, I have to look for a shell." Just then, Splat's tummy made a rumble. "Time for ice cream and fish," Splat said. "Then shell hunting." Splat began his search. He wanted to bring home the sound of the sea for Grandpa. First, Splat found a dull snail shell. It was way too small. Then Splat found a frail eggshell. That was the wrong kind of shell, and it had a funny smell. Splat thought he saw a pale shell buried in the sand. Jingle, jingle. It turned out to be a bell. Almost all the other shells that Splat saw were broken. "How odd," said Splat. "What can I do? I have no shell for show and tell. I have no shell for Grandpa." Splat took his pail and walked along the water. He followed the trail of broken shells. Then Splat heard a crack. A shell fell. The shell broke. Splat looked up. A gull was dropping shells all over the shore. Splat ran after the gull. He tried to catch the shells before they fell. Splat ran back and forth, and then, splat, he fell into a swell. Splat flailed about. Then, thump, he landed on something big. It was a whale. "Can you help me catch a shell?" Splat asked. The whale spouted. Sploosh! Water went up. Splat went up too. The gull dropped another shell, and Splat caught it. Whoosh! The whale stopped spouting. Splat slid down the whale's tail and onto the sandy shore. Splat shook the water out of his ears and held up the shell. He heard the roaring swell. "All's well that ends well," Splat thought happily. On the way home, Splat thought about the whale of a tale he would tell to Grandpa. Then he fell asleep listening to the sound of the sea.